Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, pokeaim here. Today we have a replay of the day that Kingler took on the number 6 player on the ladder. Now, I wasn't recording. I do, contrary to popular belief, I play Pokemon for fun. So I just decided to play, but I thought the replay was really cool, and I just been messing around with this Kingler team from my buddy Free Bobby 2020. I play them so many times on the ladder, and they left this team on my wall. So I was like, okay. So today we're going to be looking at the time that Kingler took on number 6. And I love my opponent's team. They have a Trick Room team, which is really awesome. I think Trick Room is a very cool way of hyper offense, right? Especially because you have to really manage your turns. And what I love about their Trick Room team is not only is it a Trick Room team, but they have a Torkoal. And Torkoal is really underrated in Trick Room. This is something that you see sometimes in VGC with like After You and also in Trick Room as well, but you don't see it as much in 6v6 singles. So I'm excited to actually try it on, or try it out, or fight it rather. I'm not trying it on. I ain't trying it on a Torkoal. That's not me. I'm not putting it on a Torkoal to wear. But it's standard Trick Room besides that, right? So Hatterene is typically Focus Sash lead with, it would be Trick Room and then an attack and then Healing Wish or Misty Explosion usually. And then Porygon's usually Trick Room, Teleport, Recover, +1 attack. And then the Cresselia is usually Lunar Dance. So the rest are all choiced in some sort of way. And obviously Marowak is rocking that Fit Club. I have a Kingler and then some decent Pokemon. Now, Corviknight's very important in this game, right? Because it has that Rocky Helmet, so it can take on Melmetal. But that doesn't mean it's going to be that great because it baits in, or it invites in rather, a lot of the Torkoal and Marowak. But I decided to start off a Kingler because I'm here thinking this is my best, or this is my strongest attacker versus Hatterene that I can, that they most likely won't actually try and kill. Like, if I lead Dragapult, they might just try and Trick Room up, then kill me after. So I lead Kingler because I know I can get a lot. And also, this opponent happened to be a fan, which I thought was pretty cool as well. So, much love, fam. If you guys like this sort of thing, by the way, let me know, okay? I'm pausing it right now, but we're going to keep going. But if you like this sort of thing, let me know, because I just be playing games, and sometimes I just be having some really good games where the Pokemon performs better here than when I actually use it in a Showdown Live. So if y'all want to see it, let me know. Or I could put it on the back of Showdown Lives. But go for Liquidation. That is Sheer Force boosted in Life Orb. You can't see the Life Orb because of Sheer Force, but they go for Healing Wish here, and they bring out Torkoal. And I'm like, okay, Torkoal Schmorkle, bro. I got a Blissey right now. Oh my god, this thing did 57%. So I'm over here scared out of my mind, because my special wall just took over half. Now that's obviously specs plus special attack boosted nature. So I go Dragapult because Dragapult won't die in one, and it will waste the Trick Room turns now. And I didn't think Dragapult was that good because even though Shadow Ball is good versus a few of their members, they have Porygon, so it always stop it. And Blissey, on the other hand, stops Poltergeist and can also wall Porygon and Cresselia and Torkoal once it takes a little bit of damage. So I go Dragapult here. I let it get to a KO. There you go. One of the best Pokemon I know. You falling down to a damn turtle. And now I bring out my Blissey because I can safely go for Softball and be faster. As they bring out Marowak. Now here I decide to make a play. Basically, they could click Flare Blitz here and knock on my Blissey, obviously. But Blissey is important, and my opponent's a good player. So I'm thinking, okay, they're going to go for Poltergeist because it hits Garchomp, which is like my main Flare Blitz switching. And it basically destroys everything that's not named Blissey. So I decided to stay in and go for Teleport. I went for Teleport, and people would be like, well, why didn't you just Hard Switch, or why didn't you Toxic or do something? I went for Teleport because it lets me see the attack first. Obviously, I'm a normal type, and it lets me get on out of there to Garchomp. This is so good, too, because Garchomp doesn't die, but also I can Panic Get Up Rocks. And when I say Panic Get Up Rocks, I mean, like, I was scared of that Torkoal, man, so I wanted to make sure it didn't do damage. Unfortunately, I go Blissey on Cresselia, and they freeze me, but it's fine. I got Natural Cure. We can bring out the lure, Kingler, the crab, Koki. So I bring out Kingler right here as they bring out Melmetal. And I decide to go Tornadus. Now, obviously I have a Corviknight, right? And Corviknight can deal with that. But what I don't want to happen is, one, I don't want Corviknight getting Thunder Punch because I want it to be able to switch in on Double Iron Bashes later, right? That's like the big thing for Corviknight. It can switch in on this, it can get the Rocky Helmet. Two, I don't want them doubling out to Marowak and setting up a Swords Dance. So by going Tornadus, I'm actually Life Orb, but Hurricane does knock out Marowak after Stealth Rock. I can at least give myself a 70% chance to not lose the game immediately to a +2 Marowak, So I decided to throw away Tornadus here either way, either way rather, as they end up going for Double Iron Bash, their choice band based on that damage. We bring out Corviknight now, and I try to go for U-turn here, or I do go for U-turn, excuse me, as they bring out Marowak, which gets the Healing Wish. Because if you guys didn't know, Healing Wish, you might be thinking, why the hell did they Healing Wish early? Healing Wish actually stores in this generation, so Marowak had taken like very little chip. It just basically, the healing wish hit it first, right? Because it came in there. So yeah, it just stored, but there it is. It's lost. So I don't have to worry. And I can U-turn out into Garchomp. Garchomp does not die from full HP. I'm offensive Garchomp. The max I take is 98%. So I go here because this is a nice and safe Earthquake for me as they bring out their Porygon. And obviously I'm not going to stay in. Ice Beam is like one of the few moves that Porygon likes to use. So I go Kingler here because, again, typical Porygon will be that Trick Room, recover, teleport, and then Ice Beam or whatever set. So I Swords Dance up here with Kingler because now I can get a kill. And they know, because they're a good player, they know that Kingler gets Superpower. I decided to go for Liquidation because I didn't want them going Marowak on Superpower. I didn't want them going Torkoal. I just needed damage on Porygon, right? Because I know at this point, if I get rid of Porygon, I win the game with Earthquake from Garchomp, but just a little bit more chip on Melmetal because it knocks out Torkoal and it knocks out Marowak. So I go for Liquidation here as they probably expect Superpower. I don't know if +2 Life Orb Superpower killed from Kingler. It might have because I'm Adamant Kingler, but I get the damage there. Then they bring out Melmetal as well. Oh, excuse me. That was, I think this thing got the Lunar Dance, right? This thing got the Lunar Dance, and this one got the Healing Wish. Excuse me. I guess the order of it went weirdly. I have no idea why the hell it worked that way, right? But I apologize. I was wrong. I mixed up the order. But yeah, so they go Melmetal here. I know that as long as I get in Kingler later versus this guy, I can win with what's it called? The Liquidation and Superpower, so I can always beat Porygon. So I go Corviknight here as they go for the Banded Double Iron Bash, and luckily, because I didn't let this thing take damage earlier when I went Tornadus, instead of that, I am able to get the Rocky Helmet damage here. They only have 2 turns of Trick Room left, so right here I actually went for the Brave Bird just in case they went hard Marowak, so they couldn't again set up on me. And they actually decided to throw away Melmetal here to the Double Iron Bash. And because of my Rocky Helmet recoil, I can go Kingler very safely. They go Porygon. I go for Swords Dance because it just lets me do the most damage to something, right? They're not going to kill me. They're always going to get up Trick Room. I'm not going to kill them anyway. And I go for the +2 Liquidation as they teleported there, which is why I went first in Trick Room. I absolutely destroy Porygon. I was legitimately surprised. I thought only Superpower would kill it from that part, but I was legitimately surprised. And then they go out to Marowak. Now, I have the game in the back as long as they don't crit my Garchomp. And like even in that point, I can play some fancy stuff right now. And yeah, see, I was freaking surprised. I can play some fancy stuff. I can go, let's say I die right here. I can do some fancy stuff and go out to Garchomp and then go out to Blissey as long as they're not Substitute or something. But my Kingler's like, nah, bro, this is my time. This is my time to shine. I am going to dodge that Poltergeist like right, left, oof, easy, and go right for the Liquidation and knock out the Marowak. So I thought that was a really cool Kingler game. It might not seem like Kingler did a lot, but then, you know, to the untrained eye, but then if you actually look at your screen, I knocked out Marowak, it knocked out Torkoal, it knocked out Porygon, and it basically forced Hatterene to knock itself out. So it was a fun one. I always mix up the stupid Healing Wish and Lunar Dance ways they work, but it was very fun. Let me know if you guys like this sort of just quick type of video with, you know, just that's it. I love Kingler. I think it's a fantastic Pokemon, and I'm a big fan of, you know, Krabby in the anime was like cookie, and then Ash was stupid and decided to take it on with a stick. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, bro, you got some Pokemon. Actually, I don't remember the full episode. Maybe he lost his Pokemon at that point. I don't remember. All I remember in that part, he was like looking at his mons and like they all went on the screen. Whatever, man. I'm ranting at this point. Hope y'all enjoy. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.